Hi there, my name is Sarah Saltzer. I am the Managing Director of the Stanford Center for Carbon Storage at Stanford University. My background is that I'm a geologist. I spent 25 years working for a major oil company in the United States, Chevron, and got a lot of experience understanding the subsurface as well as elements of the oil industry in remediation as well as surface processes. After leaving Chevron, I went to Stanford to become the Managing Director of the Stanford Center for Carbon Storage because I see that CCS is so important in the energy transition. And that's what excites me upon coming to Columbia. I have never been here before, so I'm very excited to be here in this country for the first time. As Columbia embarks upon their or your CCS journey, I think it's important to learn from other regions which have had some CCS projects. There have been some projects that have been very successful, and we have a lot of good learnings from those. But there have also been a number of projects that have not made it to fruition or have made it along the pathway and then have run into some obstacles. And we need to learn from those as well. So at this conference, what we're hearing about is some of those successes, some of those failures, a lot of elements that are needed to come together for the energy transition. Personally, I will be talking about some issues, site selection. We need to choose optimal sites for which we're going to store CO2. I'm also going to talk a little bit about site characterization. Once we have chosen where we are going to put the CO2, we need to make sure that we optimally characterize the site and really understand what is there before we inject any CO2 into it. I'm also going to talk a little bit about California, where I come from, where Stanford University is located, which has very ambitious plans for decarbonization and getting to carbon neutrality by 2045. And yet we have a number of obstacles and a number of things that we're going to have to do. So I'm going to talk a little bit about where CCS fits into a very complex roadmap for getting to net zero in that state.